Good evening, this is Caroline Waters on Coastal Waters Review on Brighton Hove Community Radio here on a Tuesday evening. So I can't quite believe it. It's all a bit crazy because it's like being in a banya if you're Russian or a sauna if you're English, because I've actually got nearly all the members of Psiheya here in the studio, and Kita, the band manager and sometimes singer and sound guy, is going to speak, aren't you? Hello, Kita.
Hi.
So how are you finding England?
Well, it's cold and rainy, especially today, but well, there have been some sunny days and the guys enjoy it, as I see.
I knew I forgot to switch this one down. Okay, that was lovely, a bit of feedback for you. They're cool, so it's working.
Давай, включай, проверяй.
So this is the first. It's okay. The microphones are on, so everyone's going to hear what you say now.
Okay.
So this must be the most amount of people I've ever had in here. It is absolutely tiny and ridiculous that there are so many people playing. But anyway, it's cool.
Well, we got a bit of...
We got a little bit of technical problems where we sort of...
Not problems, but just some things to be done.
To move around,
So, if you...
Yeah. So I'm presuming that all the songs are written by Dmitri.
What?
All the songs are written by Dmitri?
Yeah, all the songs, all the music, everything. Well, of course we took part in it, in making it, but, yeah... we got prepared for this radio show, which is a special, special versions. Well, they're like as they usually,
remixes,
but maybe kind of. Well,
it's the UK remix. It's the UK non-Dmitri remix.
Yeah. They're lightly changed, not too much, but a bit of, because we.
So at the moment we have. Do you want to introduce people? So Andre, to say who they are.
Who, me?
Introduce everybody and what they do.
Everybody. Oh, okay. So there are at the moment 6 of us, 5 of us are playing. It's Andrei who plays the keyboards and usually is doing the screaming vocals and all the electronic stuff and the video stuff. Also the other Andrei is the bass player. Well, I don't know, and
yes,
occasional vocals. So Slava is the guitar player, string left-handed guitar player. Well, usually he's like not a leading guitar, but tonight he is, I suppose. So and another Slava. Also, we got 2 Andreas and 2 Slavas. The other Slava is a drummer. Tonight he's using his electronic drum set, but usually he has a huge drum set with a lot of cymbals, and he's very loud usually. And also we got Zhenya, he's a turntablist. Well, that's all he likes to be said about him.
And you are the sound engineer, usually?
Well, yeah, usually I am, but well, occasionally I've been a band member for about 10 years, so I've been playing all this stuff also.
Yes, it's very funny for me because the last couple of years I've seen Psiheya play live quite a lot, but when was it that you, Sunday night or Monday night? Sunday night, when Keita grabbed the microphone, he gave an amazing performance, so it was interesting to see you in a different light. So he keeps diving down underneath the table, just as I'm about to ask him a question, he disappears from the mic. So what's the next song you're going to play?
The next song?
Yeah.
Empty Head.
Empty Head.
Да, давай сначала гитару починим.
Okay, so this is Empty Head.
Вот так работает.
what do guys think about Brighton?
What the guys think about Brighton?
Brighton,
Okay.
yeah.
Что вы думаете о Брайтоне? Те, кто готовы ответить.
Мне очень нравится Брайтон тем, что он на море. Я могу говорить с русскими слушателями или с нерусскими.
Yeah, I'll translate and...
Hello, my England friends. I talk only Russian. I speak only Russian.
Okay.
Значит, да. Так вот, Брайтон город нравится мне тем, что он на море, и тем, что он очень спокойный и красивый.
Well, he says he likes Brighton because it's on the sea coast and it's beautiful and calm.
apart from when we're all together. Anyway, and anyone else? What are your feelings about Brighton?
Кто-нибудь еще?
Beautiful people. Beautiful people, yeah.
Well, it's been quite interesting because their first stop actually was Hastings, which is another seaside town further down the road. But it's difficult because you were just in Hastings that evening, weren't you? But did you have a sense that Hastings is different from Brighton, or does it all feel the same?
Yeah, it is different.
Yeah.
Especially on Andrei's photos. It's been like a very sunny place with palm trees. But it's been sunny, but it's not warm. I don't see any palm trees except at the people's gardens.
Yeah. No, there are no natural palm trees in England. But it was a great gig, and I think everyone was surprised, maybe, how well the gig went at the Tubman. It was a very good reaction from the audience.
Well, it's a...
Dribblers rule.
Well, one guy said that our music makes him want to beat people to punch people into the face.
Oh, make them feel violent.
But he said it's in a good way. Well, like that. Well, and also there been a slam.
Slam dancing.
Yeah, slam dancing. It was really violent, looked very violent.
But they had a great time. It was really, I mean, I know because it was a bit of a strange situation because we were kind of thinking that Dmitri might turn up, but as it was, we all just you had to play anyway, but it seemed to work really well. It was cool. And then the Sunday night in Brighton was slightly different, was supporting the Deviants, but people gave good feedback, but they were a quieter audience. I don't know, you were performing, so you might not have felt the...
Well, it was my most hardcore performance ever. Especially, I didn't expect I would be performing. So, well, I tried my best. It was a really unusual gig for us, not because of that, but because the band, well, the Deviants, they are really old. They're really old. They play in a really I don't know, rock from the 60s.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's from the 70s, but it's still, well, really different from us. And we, as the sound guy from the club said, shouldn't be a support band. We should definitely be a
headliner. Well, we're headlining tomorrow night at the same club at the Prince Albert. Okay, cool. So what song do you want to play next? Because we practiced a few last night to get it together.
Well, Saval says there are also very beautiful houses here, and not one is the same as the other. He loves it.
Cool. Okay. Well, we'll have to show you some more. We haven't had much time to wander around.
The next song, well, it will be just the music for the song Love and Eternity.
Love and Eternity. Okay, cool. Let's hear that then. Great, so that was Love and Eternity. And actually, I've played many versions of that song on my show, and that was another extraordinary version. So how is everybody? It's a pretty intense situation to be playing in, isn't it? Is everyone all right?
Well, it's always a stress when you have to set up all your gear for 15 minutes.
Yes, I know,
For the well, it's really, we usually have much longer sound checks. So
oh, yes, I know. Everything about this is a crush. But it's sounding okay.
I don't know, I hope so. Well, I hear...
Well, they're listening through very tinny, horrible speakers in the studio, so it sounds shit, but it doesn't sound shit on the headphones.
I don't know. I hope it doesn't.
Anyway, this is Caroline Waters on Brighton Hove Community Radio, Coastal Waters Review. Here with Psiheya in the studio. My God. So another difficult question. How was London, guys?
Расскажите про Лондон. Придется кому-нибудь отвечать.
Ну, в общем, всем известный Лондон, конечно, да, здорово, но мы больше стремились к таким вещам, как, например, магазин рок-атрибутики, там, клубов, посмотреть не...
Но мы, между прочим, никуда не попали.
Ну как, мы были же в этом... вечером, где мы были?
Ну, вечером мы были в портале всего лишь, где там тусовки какие-то происходят, но мы
я вот об этом говорю.
не то чтобы много всего застали. На самом деле, мы всего день были в Лондоне.
Конечно, стоило быть там в центре, но это как бы всем известный Лондон и, в общем, попсовая тема.
Well, okay, I'll give my point of view. Well, we've been in London for I think half of a day. Well, as a tourist, for the first time, we didn't know where to go. We went out on the station, which we didn't expect to arrive. we thought we'll arrive to a different station, but it won't change our whole trip to London, I guess, because we didn't have any route. We just wanted to see anything we'll be able to. So we had tickets for the bus, for the metro, for all this stuff. So we tried to. Well, we've been at that bloody big band.
You went to London Eye, and you went to London Eye, and you went to the Westminster. So you saw the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben.
Yeah, no, it's not all we've seen. But the guys made a lot of photos, put them on the Instagram. So
not everybody has Instagram though. This is a radio show. There's no visuals on this show. But what was very interesting for me to see the photographs was that you were on a lot of bridges. So it reminded me of St. Petersburg. Just the fact that you've got many, many bridges.
Yeah.
Is anyone missing home?
Кто скучает по дому?
Ну, конечно, по своим скучаем, да. Такой, идешь по улице и никого знакомого.
Well, Slava says that he is like missing home, but I don't think he really does. And no one else. Well, we're not so long. We're not for so long here, and it's been less than a week yet.
Yes, I know, but some people are like, they don't like to be away from home, even if it's one day.
Well, we've been on tour for many years, so it's not.
It was just a question. Okay, so what next song is going to play then?
Forever.
Forever.
Yeah, так?
Навсегда следующее?
Да.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. Wow. So we need to be here for longer than half an hour. It's interesting for me because obviously I've heard the songs over the last couple of years, but now I'm sitting in amongst you all and hearing how all the layers work.
I guess we have to Instagram this because it's a really tiny setup. This keyboard is falling from the chair.
He's leaning on my chair with the keyboard, and like the bass player's out of the room, and we're all falling asleep because it's so hot and there's no air.
Well, I hope it will be less how to say
crammed. Where we're going tonight.
When we'll be listening to this, it will be much easier.
Well, tonight we go to the Coach House and we play it there, which is a very small garage venue, which is really a converted venue.
Do we have a time for the one more?
Yeah. We're going to have one or two more. But I wanted to say it was interesting because in the last couple of years, having met you guys and had many conversations with Dmitry and some of you about this using the Russian language and singing in the Russian language. So for me, it is incredibly ironic that I finally got you here. But of course, there's no language at all. It's just the music, which is great because there was always this question about how do you be a Russian band in England? And you know, when Dmitry, you have been singing in Russian, but it's interesting. Because for me, it makes no difference. I still enjoy the music, even though I don't understand what you're singing about. But I just wanted to flag that up, that I feel like I've either been speaking to Dmitry and there's been no band, and now I've got the band and no Dmitry. So it's just like, I wonder when it'll come all together.
Well, I hope tomorrow.
Yeah, but not on the radio.
But you can still get to the shows, and also I think it will be sometime.
Because a lot of Russian listeners listen to this show. People have heard Psihea and the interviews, and many people listen to this show. So it's quite funny this way it's happening. But tonight it's at the Coach House, and it's the Lo-Fi Experimental at Walpole Road in Brighton. And then tomorrow with Dmitry, we have Wednesday at the Prince Albert with that legendary Wooden Lion as support, which is Roy Weird's band from the Real Music Club. So that's tomorrow night at the Prince Albert, and then on Thursday, on May the 30th, we're at Sticky Mike's Frog Bar in Brighton, which will be, there's another band supporting as well. I can't remember what the name of it's called. Anyway, so you guys aren't very chatty. Is there anything you want to say?
Well, there is a bit of tension here because of playing music in such a small compartment. So I don't know, maybe, может быть, кому-то есть что-то еще сказать на английском радио, как-никак. Мы здесь все же не бывали никогда, ни на этом радио, ни в Англии.
Да, спасибо большое, да, что нас позвали, пригласили.
Thank you very much for letting us be here. I translate.
Конечно. Ну, немногие из нас вообще выезжали с группой, с концертами куда-то, даже чем страны СНГ, например.
Well, not many of us been anywhere abroad with the shows, not further from the countries around Russia, ex-USSR countries.
Можно еще я скажу спасибо английской публике за неповторимое ощущение новизны. То есть, мы здесь выступаем как новички, хотя в России мы привыкли играть как матерые хедлайнеры.
Yeah, Andrei says we usually are headliners in Russia, but in the UK we have it all completely new. Like, well, for me it's also like a new start, like 13. I feel like 13 years ago, like when we came to St. Petersburg, even people at the venues say the same things. Like one guy told we have to play in London, and it will all work, and it will work out, like something like that.
Yes, sadly we had to cancel the London gig.
Well, it was all acoustic though, so I.
No. Anyway, let's not worry about that now.
Yeah, I guess we need to have an electric gig in London.
It would have been electric. It would have been anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll have to make it in the future. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, so hopefully they'll come back again. Okay, so this next song, you're happy. You're very happy.
Yeah, we're going to perform the last live song in the air for tonight, I guess.
Well, you
Yeah?
can do two if you want.
Can do two? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It depends how long the songs are.
Oh, maybe we'll perform the two.
It's just about you getting out quick when you finish.
Okay. Какая сейчас песня?
Мечты.
Dreams.
Well, the full name of the song is The Kisses of the dream.
Great. Okay, so we've had a group decision that that's the last live one. What was that called again?
Kisses of the Dream.
Oh yeah, Kisses of the Dream. Okay, cool. So, well, thanks very much for coming into the studio. I knew it was going to be a squash, and thanks for putting up with that.
Well, I guess it was not so bad, really. I think.
Great. Well,
I hope. Well, I didn't hear there. Well, I heard it here. For me, it's like it was rehearsed, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's experiment.
It's an experiment. It worked okay, and Kisa is also an incredibly professional and likes his sound to be perfect. It was very interesting having him run between being on stage and run back to try and help with the sound. It's like trying to multitask all the time. Anyway, thank you very much for coming to the UK and trying this crazy experiment out.
Yeah, these have been the littlest. The smallest speakers we ever played on. It should be a Guinness record. Like,
have you taken a photograph?
Well, I think we will. Yeah, because they're very small, the smallest speakers ever.
So this is great radio. They're taking photographs of speakers. So we were going to finish off with actually some pre-recorded Psiheya of the full band because we've just finished playing live, but we've got a huge amount of gear in the studio to pack up. So we're gonna finish off a song. Well, I'm not really sure. Are you ready to do this?
Well, I'll try to.
Well, Psiheya originally from St. Well, no, actually, you're all from. I can never pronounce your hometown name. Kurgan, which is more in the centre.
It's the Western Siberia. Yeah.
But you
very Western Siberia. Yeah. It's right after the Urals, but technically it's the Western Siberia. Yeah.
And you moved to St. Petersburg about 13 years ago.
In 2000.
2000.
Yeah.
Cool.
But also, the lineup changed a bit through the time. So ты в эфире, кстати. Slava is from St. Petersburg, Slava the drummer, and Zhenya is from Moscow.
Okay.
So the native capital.
Inter-Russianal band.
Cool. Inter-Russianal, exactly.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so what track would you like to play to...
Well, I guess it will be... how it's called? Well, I don't know how to say it in English. I'll translate it right now online. It's a moment.
So if anyone is out there in Brighton tonight, it's at the Coach House. Wednesday it's at Prince Albert. Thursday at Sticky Mike's. Please do come and support us because it's the first time they've been here.
This word.
Oh my!
We hope no.
I've never seen it. Master sense. What does it mean? Decline.
Well, it's like when
dropping off.
When
detumescence.
What?
When it declines, when it goes like this.
Well, some kind of
wilting.
No. What?
Wilt, drop, fade, decay.
Yeah, it's when a plant
wilts, dies. Wilting. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I should try the sound. I don't know.
Is it coming out of the same?
All the same. Yeah. Moment. Does it play?
Yeah. Okay, so as you can hear, slightly different sound.
We are a psychedelic band.
So that was Wilting, even though we can't figure out exactly the right translation of the title. So we're having a little bit of a mad time because people have got to get out in time for the next show.
Well, I guess we're not sure what's been on there now, because we tried to show the music the band usually plays during the electric shows. So and also been I guess some technical, I don't know what, but it could be weird on there now. I'm
well,
not
it's
sure.
just been this a live experiment of playing instrumentally without a singer, and also different versions of the song, because also we're in a very strange environment. And then so that song, well, the song that we've just played, Wilting, when was that song written?
Wow. I'm not sure. Когда выдание было написано?
In the last couple of years?
4-3 года назад. 3 or 4 years ago, I guess.
2009.
2009, yeah.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
It's, well, it's been released in 2009 already. Maybe it's been written a bit before.
Записывался с 9 по 10, по-моему. Да.
Но когда она была написана, сочинена.
В 9.
Okay, in 2009. So Slava knows better. Well, so I guess it's
About 4 years old.
Not so old song.
Okay, well, so thank you very much for coming into the studio. It's a real pleasure to have you here, and good luck with the rest of the tour, and I hope you enjoy England and wherever else you go. And it's been Caroline Waters on Coastal Waters Review and Brighton Hove Community Radio. Thanks for listening. Hear you next week. Bye.